Hey everyone, welcome to our channel Living in Houston. My name is Brandon Womack and this is my wife Princess Womack. If you like our content, if you think it's interesting, please like and subscribe. Our contact information is below if you want to reach out to us if you have any questions. We are both local real estate agents in the area, so we'd be glad to help you with any questions or anything that you may need. With that, let's get to our video, Top Things to Do in Houston. All right, so number one on our list, and these aren't in any particular order, they are all things that we love to do and things that we have experienced, is NASA. So Houston is very close to the NASA station. When you hear the phrase, Houston, we have a problem, they were in the Houston area when they said that. They were actually at that station. And so NASA is a place that you can actually visit and take a tour. It's very interesting, very educational. The kids love it. They go on school field trips there all the time. There's a lot of activities there. They actually have full-size space shuttles that you can walk through. A lot of historical information.
If you are planning a trip to NASA, you should plan to be there the entire day. However, if you only have a couple of hours, I think they do have discount tickets for going in the evening time, and you can go and just spend a couple hours there as well and have fun, and it's well worth it. Number 2 on our list is the Houston Museum of Fine Arts. This museum is enormous. And if you are planning a trip there, I would suggest you plan to be there for most of the day. And unless you have a child who enjoys art, I suggest you don't bring them because they're not entertained. We took our kids there and we had a great time. However, they were ready to go after about an hour. So if you are planning to go there, it is amazing. It's actually 2 buildings, 2 humongous buildings, but the kids last for about an hour. So
yeah, and they do have free days on Thursdays. So you can go there for free. So if you have time during the day or in the evening, I think it's all day. You can, it might be till 6. I'm not sure.
I think they close at like 6 or 7.
They close at 6 or 7. But they have the opportunity to go there for free, and you can experience that for free. So that is something that we love to do, go to the museums on their free days and take advantage of that. Next on our list is Herman Park. It is located by the medical center near the museum district. It is a park that we love to go to all the time. I actually proposed to her in Herman Memorial Park on a bench overlooking the beautiful pond and the ducks and all that stuff. It was very romantic, but it was cold. But anyway, it's a great park. If you have free time, if you're down in the area, very peaceful, very relaxing. They have a lot of things you can see. There's some botanical gardens out there. They have ducks that are swimming around. They have paddle boats that you can get on as well. And so there's a lot of activities there. And it's also very close to the museums and the Houston Zoo. So if you're in the area and you're experiencing those events, bring a sack lunch, go out to the park. It's beautiful out there, especially with the weather in Houston. It's also always a great experience.
Next on our list is the zoo. Since we were talking about Herman Park, the zoo is located pretty much in Herman Park.
Yeah, it's in Herman Park.
So the Houston Zoo is a great day trip. You can get through the zoo in about 2-3 hours. Depending, but I mean, they're adding on to it all the time, and it's great for the kids. The kids love it. We love it without the kids also.
Yeah.
They have different events throughout the year. Zoo Lights is a huge one there. The kids love the lights. We love the lights. And the good part about the zoo is it is connected to Herman Park. So we typically bring a lunch, you have a picnic in the park, and then go back into the zoo if you would like.
And for a zoo, it's actually fairly inexpensive. It's not too pricey. I mean, you can go there and you won't break the bank when you go. Like we said, you can get through it in 2 and 2.5 hours, but if you wanted to, you could probably spend all day if you go to all the activities. Then you have to meet the animals and all those things. It's something that we always love to do when the weather is nice and it's not too hot outside.
It's definitely something you can experience once a year. You don't have to just go one time and say it's a done deal. They're always adding new things, and there's always something new to do there. So definitely check out the zoo at least once a year.
Next on our list is the Museum of Natural Science. So we are still in the Museum District, Herman Park, Medical Center area, and down there as well is the Museum of Natural Science. And we absolutely love the Museum of Natural Science. We pretty much take our kids there every year when they have their fall break or their spring break. We'll go down there for a day on one of the days where it's free. But it is a great museum, a lot of activities, a lot of events there. A lot of things to learn. It's set up very well. I think it's like three stories, and I think there's a fourth floor where they have other activities as well, like the energy corridor. A lot of things you can learn. They have different areas. They have theaters that are there, but we always love to go down there. It's a great time to take the kids. The kids love it. Adults love it as well. We love going, and there's always different exhibits there. So one year they had the human body one where you could see all the muscles and nerves and all that stuff, and then they'll have one where
the Egyptian tombs.
They have Egyptian tombs there. So it's always a revolving event that goes on in the museum. So it's something you can always check back up on and go back again and again and again and again. But we love going there. So that is one of our top things to do in Houston.
And it is free on Thursdays from, I believe, 2 to 6. And so that's a good time to check it out. Like I said, Houston has a ton of free things you can do. You can always find something to do for a low cost. So check out the Museum of Natural Science. You will not be disappointed. Next on our list is Galveston. If you are in the Houston area or you live in the Houston area, you definitely want to check out Galveston. There's plenty to do down there. Of course, there's the beach. And there are, Moody Gardens?
There's Moody Gardens. There's a water park. Schlitterbahn Water Park is down there. What else?
Plenty of hotels. Plenty of...
they have the boardwalk now where you have the carnival rides and all those type of activities. So that's there as well. A lot of things to do if you just want to take a day trip. It's... about 30 minutes outside of downtown Houston. If you're coming from downtown Houston, if you're from the suburbs, it could be a little longer, but it's a good day trip to go out there and spend a day or half a day and just hang out. And you can walk the seawall and see the ocean, and there's a lot of different things you can do. A lot of activities out there.
Definitely pick a day where it's kind of going to be kind of warm outside, because the closer you get to the water, it's super windy down there and it gets a little chilly. But on a hot summer day in Houston, it's perfect.
Next on our list of top things to do is sports. So Houston is home to a lot of sporting events, a lot of sporting teams. So we have the Houston Rockets, the Houston Astros, the Houston Dynamo, which is our male soccer team, Houston Dash, which is our female soccer team, and the Houston Texans. So we have a lot of sporting activities to do. And they are all great venues, great events to go to. A lot of fun for the whole family. We love to go to them. We've been to 3 or 4 different Astros games with the kids, and they love to go. They make it to about the 6th or 7th inning, and they're like, "All right, I'm done. I'm
I
out."
make it to about.
She's not a baseball fan. But it's still fun. It's always a good event. The tickets aren't too pricey. You can find some fairly cheap tickets for the Astros game. Rockets, it's a great event as well. Great venue. Haven't been there that recently, but it's always fun to go down there and experience an NBA basketball team. And again, soccer, if you're into soccer, you can go to those fairly cheap. Those tickets are not very expensive, and it's a great event to go to. Again, very good venue. All these venues are new or updated. I think the only one that is fairly old is the Minute Maid Park, which is the baseball stadium. It's fairly old, but they've been updating it throughout the years. So it's a great experience. We love to do that. It's something we do all the time when we get a chance.
Next on our list is the Galleria. If you like shopping, or even if you don't like shopping, the Galleria is definitely a place you want to check out. It is humongous. and has every store you could possibly think of. A lot of high-end stores are there. What else?
They have a full skating rink in the Galleria.
Plenty of restaurants.
Plenty of restaurants. They have a ton of restaurants there. It's like 4 floors of just shopping. You could be there probably for 3 or 4 hours if you wanted to, and just spend the whole day there. So it's a great area to venture out to if you want to experience that, if you like shopping.
During the Christmas time, it's decorated beautifully. So if you want to just have something to do during the holiday time, check out the Galleria. Just walk through it. The trees are great. The lights are awesome. It's a great place to check out.
Last but definitely not least on our list is the theater district. So we love to go to theaters and see plays. She brought me into it. I was not a person that liked to see plays, but she does. So as my wife, I would tag along, and I started to enjoy it as well. But Houston has a booming theater district. There's a lot of events going on all the time. There's 4 or 5 different venues where they have plays and people that come and perform. So they have concerts down there. They have plays. They have Nutcracker, all those different events. The Lion King has come here. What else? Hamilton is.
All of the major on-Broadway shows typically make their way to Houston, and for a cheaper price than they would be other places. So it's one of my favorite things to do. I love to be in the theater district, and there's just so many great theaters to enjoy. So if you are in the Houston area, or if you live here, check out the theater district. There are a lot of great venues opening up, especially post-pandemic. There are a lot of shows coming that I'm super excited about, that you may be excited about as well. Thanks again for watching 10 things.
Our top things.
Our top things. Our top things to do in Houston. Our video of our top things. Okay. Thanks again for watching our video of things to do in Houston. If you like this video, go ahead and subscribe and like, and hit the bell so you can be notified when we post new videos. We post new videos about Houston and the surrounding areas all the time.
Our contact information is below, so if you want to get in contact with us, please feel free to reach out. You can email us, you can call us. We receive calls and emails all the time. We'd be glad to talk to you and get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Until next time, see you later.